6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Salman Tahir Siddiqui. First, the headlines. Prime Minister will represent Pakistan at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly beginning in New York tomorrow. Shehbaz Sharif says Pakistan wants to discuss Kashmir, water, trade and terrorism issues with India on equal terms. Security forces have killed 7 Indian-sponsored Khawarij, including 3 Afghan nationals, in an operation in Karachi area of Dera Ismail Khan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, massive cordon and search operation entered its second day today in forest area along Doda-Udhampur border. Saudi Arabia has reaffirmed its unwavering commitment to exert every effort to achieve a just solution of an independent Palestinian state. In Super 4 phase of T20 Asia Cup, match between Pakistan and India will be played at Dubai tonight. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif will lead Pakistan delegation to the high-level segment of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly beginning in New York from tomorrow. He will be accompanied by Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar, the ministers and senior officials. In his address to the General Assembly, the Prime Minister will urge the international community to resolve the situations of prolonged occupation and denial of the right to self-determination from Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Palestine. The Prime Minister will draw the attention of the international community towards the grave crisis in Gaza and call for decisive action to end the suffering of the Palestinians. He will also highlight Pakistan's perspective on the regional security situation as well as other issues of international concern, including climate change, terrorism, Islamophobia and sustainable development. The Prime Minister will attend several high-level events on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly session, including important meetings of the UN Security Council, high-level meeting of the Global Development Initiative and a special high-level event on climate action. He will also participate in a meeting of select Islamic leaders with US President Trump to exchange views on issues pertaining to regional and international peace and security. The Prime Minister will have bilateral meetings on the sidelines with several world leaders and senior UN officials for exchange of views on issues of mutual interest. The 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly begins in New York from tomorrow. Representatives from all 193 UN member states, along with 2 observer delegations, will take the floor during the general debate. Meanwhile, around the United Nations campus, a series of high-level meetings will tackle some of the most pressing challenges facing humanity. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has appreciated the contribution of overseas Pakistanis toward national economy. Addressing a gathering of overseas Pakistanis in London, he said overseas Pakistanis are ambassadors of the country, striving day and night abroad and earn livelihood. The Prime Minister acknowledged that on the basis of their hard work in the previous year, $38.5 billion were received in country as remittances, while underlining the significance of unity and solidarity which had led to emphatic triumph in the recent armed conflict with India. He pledged to guide the country on the path of progress and prosperity. Shehbaz Sharif elaborated that after India's baseless allegations over Pahalgam incident, he had offered for a probe by an international committee into the incident in a fair, impartial and transparent manner, but India did not respond to this offer. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar said that the government is striving for economic empowerment. He said that under the current leadership, the country has established its footprints on the world diplomatic canvas. Ishaq Dar said Pakistan has successfully hosted the global events and also secured 182 votes for the United Nations Security Council non-permanent seat. The Deputy Prime Minister lauded the Pakistani diaspora in the UK for cementing the bonds between the two countries and contributing towards the national economy. Minister for Planning and Development Hassan Iqbal has said special arrangements are being made to ensure education for children in flood-affected areas. Addressing a ceremony in Narowal today, he emphasized that education is key to national development. The minister said the Punjab government is assessing losses in flood-affected areas and preparing a compensation package. Hassan Iqbal appreciated the efforts of Pakistan Army, Rescue 1122 and other institutions for their effective role during floods. Minister for National Food Security Rana Tanveer Hussain has said a comprehensive package for farmers is being introduced to ensure better wheat produce. Talking to newsmen in Sheikhupura today, he said Pakistan Muslim League N had always taken the country forward on path of progress. Rana Tanveer Hussain also appreciated Chief Minister Punjab Maryam Nawaz for her efforts to support flood-affected people. Security forces in an intelligence-based operation have killed 7 Indian-sponsored Khawarij belonging to Fitna al-Khawarij in Kulachi area of District Dera Ismail Khan in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. During the conduct of operation, security forces effectively engaged Khawarij location and killed 7 Khawarij, including 3 Afghan nationals and 2 suicide bombers. The Pakistan expects the interim Afghan government to uphold its responsibilities and deny its soil for terrorist activities against Pakistan. Sanitization operation is being conducted to eliminate any other Indian-sponsored Khawarij found in the area, as security forces are committed to wipe out this menace of Khawarij from the country. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, massive cordon and search operation continued for second consecutive day today in Sioj Dhar forest area along Dodha-Udhampur border. According to Kashmir Media Service, movement has been heavily restricted due to fresh reinforcements, drone and sniper dogs in the area. Senior Indian Army and police officials are deputed to monitor the operation, which has further caused panic and disruption in nearby villages. Meanwhile, in a fresh crackdown, counterintelligence Kashmir unit of Indian police has targeted social media users and activists. 7 persons were detained for questioning, while several digital devices were seized. In Jammu, Indian police continue to deprive Kashmiri people from their lands and homes to pave the way for demographic change. At the same time, incarcerated member of Indian Parliament, Engineer Abdul Rashid, began a 48-hour hunger strike in Delhi's Tihar jail to protest India's neglect of Kashmir issue. Israeli forces in their relentless strikes martyred 46 Palestinians in besieged Gaza today. The martyrdom toll of Palestinians in Israeli aggression on Gaza since October 2023 has risen to over 65,200. Saudi Arabia has reaffirmed its unwavering commitment to ending the suffering of Palestinian people. This reaffirmation was expressed by Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan while speaking on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly session in New York. He expressed determination to exert every effort to achieve a just solution of an independent Palestinian state and leads to lasting regional peace. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says he will raise the issue of Israel's massacres in Gaza at the United Nations General Assembly session. Speaking to reporters before departing for New York, he expressed hope that broader recognition of Palestine would accelerate efforts toward a two-state solution. In Super 4 phase of T20 Asia Cup, match between Pakistan and India will be played at Dubai tonight. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.